Okay, sorry, I have to stop that all of a sudden. I don't like crying in front of people. So anyway, if you do believe in God, or even if you don't and you just want a good book to read, I would read Job. And it just like I said, it gives me hope. And like, I'm not necessarily expecting that God's gonna like give me back 10 times what I've lost or anything like that, because that would be like 40 kids, and I'm not sure that I want 40 kids. But I reading that and trusting in God is what's got me through my miscarriage, especially the fourth one. And like, no matter, it just taught me that like, faith isn't necessarily just saying, okay, God, praying to Him and asking Him to do stuff like He's a genie, it's just having faith that God knows everything, and that He, like I said, He's all-knowing, and that He has a time for everything. And that's not what a lot of people want to hear, especially when you go through a miscarriage. But it's something I had to come to the realization myself. And, it's definitely a hard pill to swallow. But I feel like it's made me stronger. And like, I've just decided that I'm going to trust in Him no matter what. And same with this pregnancy. Like in the case of Job, he deserves the praise no matter what. Even if it goes your way or if it doesn't go your way. And my mind, I have so much going on, I don't even know what to say right now. But miscarriage is hard. And I just believe that some things in the world happen probably just because they happen. There probably isn't any good or bad side that I really have control. I'm not really sure. I don't really understand all that. All I do know is I'm just going to have faith in God, and that He knows what He's doing, and I'm going to praise Him no matter what. And even if He doesn't pay me back 10 times, or I don't ever have kids, I'm just going to accept that He knows what He's doing, and I will adopt, and that's fine. And so anyway, sorry, I got off about the second miscarriage. The second miscarriage, I'm almost finished talking about it. We got home. My husband and I, like I said, he didn't talk to me the whole way there, or the whole way back home. And after we got home, he just sat down in front of the TV and started playing video games. And I don't know if that was his way of coping with it, or he just didn't care, but it was really the wrong thing for him to do. And, I just went to the bathroom and I cried for hours, and he just played video games. So, with the combination of him, like, losing weight, I knew he had started drugs again, because he had started hanging out with certain people, and I was hearing stuff, and then obviously he was losing weight and acting different. And we just kind of grew apart, we were growing apart. We never spoke. There were some days we didn't speak at all. How can you have a relationship? You can't even have a relationship with your friend if you don't talk to them, And so how can you maintain a marriage if you're not even talking? So we ended up getting divorced. Well, he moved out the end of July, because that was like around the beginning of July when I had that miscarriage. And he asked him to move out the end of July, the beginning of August. And he did. And we tried to work on it, but there was nothing really to work on. And, at the time, I just believed that, okay, well, I had these miscarriages for a reason. We weren't supposed to be together. You know, which that doesn't really make any sense when I think about it now, because there's so many people who have babies and they get divorced, or they're not, it's obvious they're not meant to be together, but they have kids together anyway. You know, so, and then I'd always blame him also about the miscarriages. You know, I'd say, oh, well, he was doing drugs, so because he was doing drugs and smoked all the time, that caused me to have a miscarriage, or it made, you know, the baby not form right, whatever. And so I was always trying to find a scapegoat to explain away the miscarriages. In September of that year, this is probably going to sound really bad to some of you, but I met my husband now, and you know, he was in college, he was going to school, he was almost finished getting his electrical engineering degree. My previous husband didn't even have a high school diploma. I struggled so hard to get him to go to school, to the adult high school, and he wouldn't go. It's just a battle with him the whole marriage. But anyway, so this other guy I met, you know, like, he was just perfect. You know, my husband now, he's just he was exactly what I always envisioned having a guy. Like, he had goals, he was motivated. Much like myself, you know, I always had dreams when I was younger to do all kinds of stuff. And my husband and I, our divorce was final in December. So, my ex-husband anyway. So my current husband, I don't want to say his name because either one of their names. My current husband, we moved since he got his degree. We did live in Tennessee, and we moved somewhere south. He won't ever be on the vlogs. His job's kind of secretive, I guess. And so I can't tell you like where he works, who he works for. All I can tell you is that he graduated with electrical engineering degree. He's going back right now to get his master's. But anyway, so we started dating, and we got married May of 2008, May 4th of 2008. And then we moved a couple weeks later, and we actually were trying to get pregnant. And, well, like later in our pregnancy, or later in our marriage, rather, like 6 months, May, June, July, December, yeah, about 6 months. And, sorry, my mind I'm just completely drained right now, mentally. It's hard for me to focus, and I think I might have ADHD also. Anyway, I was thinking about maybe cutting this video off. I'm going to, and then that way I can title the other ones my third and fourth miscarriage, because they're slightly a bit different. And yeah, so thanks for watching, and I'm going to sign off on this one.